Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Daughters of the King. I'm Kathryn Gore, and I just want to encourage you tonight about life. Okay, life. Y'all know it's a lot going on right now, and so many different moving pieces are taking place in the world, in your personal life, and I just want you to be encouraged. There was a song that's just been in my spirit this week, and it's called Fourth Man. And the lyrics are basically talking about Jesus being the fourth man in the fire. And that song is really, really, really encouraging. It basically is saying in one part, when the pressure is real, your presence is stronger. Your glory burns brighter. And you can visualize the Lord standing right next to you in his glory, in all of his fullness when you are in trouble. And I was like, how many of us really understand this? Because we suffer, and we suffer in ways that we don't have to. Now, as a believer, we are called to suffer. I mean, it's just going to happen because you are who you are. The enemy doesn't like you. If he wasn't a threat to the enemy, he wouldn't bother you. But as a believer, as a person who's answered the calling of God on your life, you're going to get fought. You're going to suffer. You're going to be in battle with the enemy, okay? However, some things that we suffer and how we suffer and the length of suffering may not be necessary. Because here's the fact. God, his son Jesus, and the Holy Spirit loves us. I was thinking about from a parent perspective. When your child, you can have 1, 2, 3, whatever, how many children you have. But when that one child is going astray, what do? You kind of hover over them, or you pay closer attention to them more than your other child or children, because that one right there has some issues and you want the best for them. It's no different than the Lord. It's no different than him being the father to you. And especially with him knowing all things, we don't know all things. So, we're pondering and we're wondering what's really going on, or how is he or she going to fight this thing, or, what is going on. And you pray for your children and you ask God to help them and encourage you, to give you wisdom and insight about what's going on. But the Lord knows all things. So when he comes and he stands next to you in the fire, you better believe that's true encouragement. Because only he can encourage you in a way that's going to keep you going. Part of the lyrics to this song, it says, you are above it all. You stand here. Fourth man in the fire. This may sound a little bit strange to you, but I'm telling you, things get hot. Things get real. And sometimes you really need to know that you're not alone. Sometimes we forget that the Lord is who he is. And I need for you all to be encouraged, because it's some things that are going on in this world. It's some things that could be happening in your life that you just need to know. You need to have that assurance and confidence that the Lord is there. So I want y'all to be encouraged, because I personally, I have never cried as much as I have this year, as often as I did. I've cried in the past. I had some deep pains, but this year it was more of a constant thing. And we're only in March, about to be in April. And it's just because it was like my life was flipped upside down. Things were revealed about my family, and it was just hard for me to take in. And I'm having emotions and things that I didn't know that I still had as a child, and the understanding that I had about certain things with my family was not the understanding that was real, so God had to show me some things. But, make a long story short, when I was suffering, not understanding why certain things were the way that they were, I should have been able to say, you know what? God, you're revealing these things to me. My heart is broken, but it's okay. You're here. You're showing these things to me. You're able to get me out of these things. And it's okay for you to take the Lord's hand and walk on with Him. It really absolutely is. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, the Lord and all of His goodness is all that you need. His goodness is His glory. Look it up in Exodus. Moses talked about it when he was in the cleft of the rock. He said, show me your glory. And God said, I'm going to pass by so you can see all of my goodness. And I'm telling you right now, God is so good. He's so faithful. He is a father, a loving father who cares. So He is the fourth man in that fire, y'all. It's real. He's going to protect you. He's going to give you everything that you need. So I would encourage y'all to read Daniel when he was thrown in the lion's den. He knew that he knew. He was like, I'm not going to bow down to your gods, but even if, you do, even if God don't come, he said, my God's going to rescue me, but even if He don't come, I'm not going to do it. And I'm telling you, God was on time. So guess what? It's no different today. He hasn't changed. So y'all be encouraged. Have a wonderful week. I love y'all. Be safe. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching Daughters of the King. We appreciate your support. You can reach me at www.dotking.org. That's www.dotking.org. You can subscribe or send a message through live chat, or you can send an email to Kathryn, Kathryn, @dotking.org. This ministry is designed to speak to your heart. Feel free to share your thoughts about the message or give insight on a topic that you would like for me to discuss. We are here for you.